up, guys? Back again. You got me watching Peter Thiel here from 0 to 1, or going from 0 to 1. Just wanted to bring you a quick video here today. I only have one trade, one winner. Not the biggest one, but at least we're green. And I just wanted to show you exactly what I saw on it and what I was telling the guys in the morning in the live stream. The first thought that I had on that particular trade, and I wanted to bring you over to that trade and show you exactly what's been going on today. Thank you. I'll bring you back to my monitors right here, so I'll see you in a minute. All right, good afternoon, CTRM stock. This is a name that I was watching since the early morning today, and I was telling the guys on the live stream that I was going to look at it. Problem with this stock is that it has some news out, but the news were not the greatest. So in the pre-market session, so today you can see this stock start to pick up a lot of steam today, right? Problem with all of this is that the company lost about $300,000 in sales year over year, and so the news came out and the stock started to spike in the pre-market session. So today I was telling the guys that oftentimes what happens is that although the news on the stock might not be the greatest, well, the stock price tends to kind of have a pop and then roll over. And so I was watching a couple of levels here, and as you can see, we have a 499 level right here on this with the trend line here is because it was a level right here on the daily chart that I was looking at. 499, 560, and 960. Right here we had a pre-market high of $4.23. It started to spike up right out of the open. You can see this thing in a microsecond just go down here, test these levels, and roll back right up right away. I took a trade on the push all over the high of this candle right here, $4.40. Popped, looking for a push over the $4.99 because that was a level that was interesting for me. And again, the original idea, since I told the guys on the live stream, and you can also look at watch that video. You can look for it on YouTube. It's been archived on the site and I was telling the guys that I was looking for a pop and a sell-off throughout the day right out of the open. And it was a really quick pop right out of the open today. Pretty interesting. And also here, this candle, the wick on this candle, it's one of the things that was really extremely interesting, because around here, at the push right here at the $4.99, I took out what I had, and it wasn't the biggest trade, but at least I had a green trade on it, and the spread wasn't bad. Not like another company, OPGN, that at some point today the stock had almost 25-cent spread. But even when I was here out already, I was watching the stock and I was telling the people on the live stream that there was this possibility that we have a push over the 499, but here's the problem. On this 1 minute candle right here, you can see a couple of levels. So you can see the low right here, this one at 390 and the 390 here. And for 1 microsecond, it was hovering around this level here, right around the open of the candle. And right before it was able to push up on this candle to break that resistance 499 and hold down the area of resistance $5 flat to push over the high that we had here, $5.28. This had a micro pullback, and it printed this wick, the wick on this candle, all the way to 390 again. For 1 microsecond, it flushed, tapped, and come right back up again to have a high of $5.28, and then roll over again. From there, you can see the sell-off for the remainder of the day. But it was really interesting because the problem is that some people might have end up sending orders out, fishing orders with stop losses to try to take advantage of the push or trying to anticipate the move over the $5 range here. And prior to the breakout, what happened was that he had a breakdown, tapped them out, took their orders, probably took them out, and then roll over again, just pushed up and back down again. It was pretty interesting. The problem is those orders right there, there are a few people that will send their fishing orders there just to anticipate the moves on any trade. And mostly a lot of times market makers are going to see those orders and they're gonna flush you prior to running with your money. There were a couple other opportunities here for entries. For example, if you look at this small pennant here, but for me, I told the guys there was no way that I was gonna try to do anything like that. You know, there were a couple of opportunities here, and also if you look right here, this small flush right on the top here with a small pennant, there were a couple of things that happened. But again, it's just that I didn't feel like it was a good entry. And if you see here, the couple of different levels right here under the 382, there's a bunch of different candles tapping the same 382 here for that support. So there were different areas here that you could have watched and I could have watched, but I didn't feel so secure about it. So again, there are opportunities here, there, but unfortunately, this stock, as I pictured since the beginning of the day, was just going to pop for a quick surge and then roll over to have a sell-off for the remainder of the day because the news were not actually good news on this stock. So anyway, I just want to end the video here, and I want to thank you for listening to it and for your support of the channel. If you like the channel and if you like the videos and the information that I'm putting out, guys, please give it a thumbs up. And remember that I also live stream at 8 o'clock and we go through a Q&A session. And as well, if you can, and if you want to, you can go to traderscolony.com and share with the other members there. You can create a account there if you want to share. If not, you can just consume the content without creating any account. But if you want to share with the other people there, well, the only thing that you need to do is create an account, and it's a free account and all free information. Thank you again for your time and happy trading.